This is just my opinion, guys. This tier list is my opinion. You can have a different opinion depending on what kind of playstyle you have. I'm a very aggressive player. So let's rank all these maps in terms of comfort and hello YouTube. Alright. My favorite map is Westfield. Why? Because Westfield, you can play this very well. You can, especially I like this side because you can shoot the crossers here, you can shoot the TDs here, you can outspot them, you can do a lot of damage with any heavy tank or medium tank with gun depression. You can just shoot these guys. It's very fun. Same from this side. You can go here, you can shoot this, you can shoot this. It's very fun. This is my favorite position in the whole game. It's very fun. RT is a problem, yes, but RT is a problem with every map. So this is going to the best category for me. I don't really play the K line or this part of the map. With light tanks I do, obviously, but with mediums I never go there. We like Prokhorovka. Prokhorovka, I think, still top tier map. I think at least Westfield tier. I think Prokhorovka is very reliable in terms of doing damage. With mediums, TDs, heavies, light tanks, it's a very good map for everything. I think I don't think Prokhorovka. I think Prokhorovka is the only map that doesn't discriminate classes of tanks. I don't think it discriminates anything. Like TDs, you can camp. RD, it's good. Light tanks, it's probably the best map. Heavies, you can snipe on the middle. Medium tanks, probably the best map for mediums. I like it. Okay, Fjords. I like Fjords, but it's not in the best. I think Fjords is great because Fjords you can play the middle. My favorite position of Fjords is spawning here, going like this, shooting once here when they push up, and then you have one shot of damage, potentially peeking the middle here and shooting TDs and all that. And after that, you just go here with your hold down tank or Russian heavy or whatever. Just peek from turret and you farm these guys here. Most of the time it's 5 to 6k damage if you're doing it correctly. One thing you have to make sure is that you never get pushed out from this position. On the very right side, this is the best position because if you get pushed out from there by your friendly teammate, then you're literally getting wrecked. With a light tank, I don't think this is the worst map for a light tank, to be honest. You can play around this whole line. From this point it's a little bit trickier, but from this point you can play like here, through this, you can play the mid, you can play up here. TDs, camp here, camp here, camp here, camp here. Mediums and heavies I always go here. From the other side, I usually go here. If I see they have no clippers, like TVP Project or whatever, just go here. Most of the time they will not YOLO you, but you always need some guy like here at least, because if you don't have a guy here, they will YOLO you 100%. From here or from here, it's very bad. Heavy tanks or medium tanks with armor / turret, go like this. Go to this rock on the right side and just pull a snipe. That's all you can do. All go here. I never go here, to be honest. I think this is that position here. It's very unreliable. So yeah, I think Fjords is great. Now, you guys' opinions are gonna differ from mine, obviously, but Empire's Border. I love Empire's Border. You're gonna hate me, but I love this map. Okay, when I say I love Empire's Border, I say it considering that these other maps exist, okay? Like, I think Empire's Border, I made a video about it on YouTube, so you can watch it. Put the link here, Kappa. Anyway, I made a YouTube video about it, but the thing is, like, if you spawn here, you just take this position here, this hold down, and you just farm, 5-6k damage every single game if they play into you. It's tricky, but you can do it. Other side, do the same. Just go here, shoot, or the mid. I think it's great. I usually ignore this side, middle as well. It's not very good. So yeah, I think I'll just put it there. Considering that these other maps are in the game, definitely it deserves a place here. Okay, what next? Let's talk about Erlenberg. This is the only map well, one of the maps that I have banned constantly, Erlenberg and Overlord. I think Erlenberg is easily bad, like easily the worst map in the game. One of the worst anyway. You get crossfired from every single angle, and the team usually, like, I'll give you a scenario what I mean. Like, you spawn here, you go like this, blah blah blah. They made some new changes here, very nice. Go here. This position is supposed to be awesome. Why is it bad? You get shot from here. You get shot from here. You get RT'd. You get RT'd. And if you try to go back, you get shot from here. You go here. You cross. You get shot from here. You get shot from here. You get RT'd. Potentially even from here. So what I usually did until I actually put this map on my permaban list is I go here with the medium tank and just snipe all game. That's what worked for me, nothing else. There is the occasional good game where you push up like here and then you do some damage and you push up like here and then you do some more damage, but it is horrible. Like, it is horrible. It is truly a horrible map. They made the 1-to-9 unplayable because they put this hard on camping position here with all the bushes. So they made this position unplayable from the north. It's very hard to play it. It's very not rewarding. But they made this also very hard to play because simply back in the day when Erlenberg was good, you literally only played here with medium tanks. It was very nice, very balanced. But this map is just for TDs nowadays. Like, this spawn has this kind of ridge line, this spawn has this kind of ridge line, you got some more pushes here. You have this spot actually right there, the small hill where you can drive up with the TD and just show, like, you can just literally shoot these guys all way. Like, you can shoot the entire map, you can shoot this shit, this, you can just drop and go, like, oh dude, it's not fun. It's just worst. Kharkov. I think Kharkov for an average player is not worst. For me, I would put it in the worst category, but I think it's just bad. Like, the problem with Kharkov, from this spawn, like, there's two ways I play usually. Like, I either go here, if I have a hold-on tank, and I try to cupola snipe again, because what can you do? Or I go like here, and I shoot these guys, but people learn that you cannot push here anymore. They don't really do it nowadays, so this position became useless basically. So Kharkov, I wish the 1-to-line would work, man, but it doesn't work, man, because you get constantly RT'd, and if you peek here, you just get traded from here and you cannot spot them, so it's horrible. From this spawn, it's a bit better because you can go like this with a fast tank here, and you can spot the crossers here, you can shoot like twice, which is nice. After that, you just play on the corner here or here or here, depending on their artillery position. And you can just shoot this, and most of the time pushing here works for me, but it's also very random and you need to have really good accuracy to hit those cupola snipes, and it's really a pain in the ass. Overlord, horrible map. Oh, I think Overlord is also like just a map meant for TDs. It's a map meant for TDs because one bad peek anywhere here in the middle, you lose 1000 HP. One bad peek anywhere here, you lose 1000. One bad peek on the beach, you lose 1000. One bad peek here, you lose 1000 from here. One bad peek here, you lose 1000 from this side. Like, it is just truly horrible. And what makes it even more horrible is that RT can shoot the entirety of the map. RT can shoot the entirety of the map. So like, what I did before triple RT became a thing, just go like this. Before I banned the map anyway, go like this and try to like break through here and farm these guys and these guys after that getting here. Or peek here, this rock, and try to shoot this, but it became really unreliable and just started banning it because it's horrible. Like, from this side, you have somewhat more reliable bush here. You can shoot, go here, shoot this, shoot the middle here, but that's it. You get RT'd every single spot. There's no RT safe position on this map, honestly. It's horrible. I think Ensk is still pretty okay. Like, it's good. Ensk. The good thing about Ensk is that if you play the city, you don't really get RT'd that much. Basically, just you have a lot of options on Ensk. Like, if you see that they have a lot of heavies, blah, 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 you're playing a medium tank, you go like this, you clear this, you clear this, you go like this, you clear this, go in the back of the enemy and shoot. You can also, In low tiers you can play the 6 line, because they don't really know how to play the rails, and it's very funny. Side scraping them from here. I mean, Ensk is still okay. The problem with Ensk is people often lose the south side just because they're not aggressive enough. Like, a lot of times you see people camping here and here and here, and instead of just pushing to the face of the enemy and pushing. The big thing on Ensk, if you take control of this position here, you win the city. Why? Because you have a hold down window, they cannot really push into you, and GG. You just take control of this part, but people just camp in the back here, so it's very hard to get your team to actually go and move. Airfield, absolutely horrible. It's not Erlenberg tier horrible, but it's pretty bad. I have to think about rebanning this map actually instead of Erlenberg or Overlord, but it's horrible. Like, Airfield is bleeding from so many wounds as a map. Like, thing is, this map is also for RTs and TD and nothing else. Light tanks are kind of killed, medium tanks are kind of killed, but heavy tanks are absolutely killed on this map. Like, where do you go as a heavy tank? You go like here, you peek, you get TD'd. You peek, you get RT'd. You go up here, you get TD'd from here, and you get RT'd from here, and you get light tank shot by here. If the only position which is really risky and doesn't work anymore, well, from what I've seen, like back in the day, like I don't know, 6-7 months ago, you could go like this, rush, and you could go behind this rock here, right? This rock, because you can side scrape this rock and pick from turret on the right side, and you can spot this. And if they die on the balcony, you win the game basically. But people now just YOLO you, like they don't give a fuck anymore. They just go like this, shoot you in the back, take the 1k from the Yak Panzer, and just farm you down slowly but surely. You get YOLO from both sides. So like, the other side is even worse. Like the middle is very unreliable in terms of damage. Like you barely get any damage in the middle. It's very random. What I usually do is just go up the balcony here and here as well. This balcony is much better than this one because it has much more angles to the base. This one gets blocked by this whole like hill. Heavy tanks are just murder on this map. Like, you get RT'd, especially from this side. You just get RT'd on every single corner, and you get TD'd if you go like this. Back in the day, this push used to work because nobody went here, but now it doesn't work anymore. You just get TD'd and RT'd and all that. So Malinovka. Honestly, I think Malinovka is great still. It's still one of the better maps. Why? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you get RT'd every single time you try to take control of the windmill. Doesn't matter. You get RT'd every single time, and after that, it's a 50-minute game because people just camp here. It's a 50-minute game, but at least you can run away after this gets overpushed. And after this gets overpushed, you can just run away, camp here yourself, and do 6k damage. That's it. It's a map which gives you like space to use your mobility and just get away if you see like, oh, the important choke point of this map is the windmill, not the bottom side. I see people play the bottom side. I want to kill myself when I see people go here. Like, it's bad. Never play this. This is bad. You get stuck here, you get RT'd. As Obi-Wan Kenobi has said, I have the higher ground, dude. Take the fucking higher ground. Take this. That's it, you win. Take the windmill, you won the game. You just side script the windmill, you farm these guys cooldown, that's it. Same from the other side, you side script the windmill, you farm these guys cooldown, that's it. That's the formula for winning. Never go here. Not from this side, never go there. It's useless. Never go here as well. You can leave this to the first players. Like, you can go like this if you're a first player. But not you guys that watch this. Don't go here. It's very unreliable. Go to the hill, take the windmill, that's it. GG. You can also like snipe here if you have, I don't know, you have a 50B or whatever, or Leo or whatever. Oh, Cliff. Actually, Cliff is very interesting. Cliff is very interesting. Cliff used to be my favorite map for a long time. But they just ruined it. Especially with the recent changes. Like, they made the middle so goddamn complex. It's very hard for an average player to understand how to play the middle. Cliff became a mess, honestly. Like, Cliff was always a mess, but it became even a bigger one. I think one thing you shouldn't do is just play the 1-2. Never play the 1-2. Nah, I mean, I don't play TDs, but TDs players, I guess, they're left. But even then, you could play this. It's much better for a TD than the 1-2. I feel like play here, whatever. But let's not talk about TDs, we're not playing TDs. We're playing mediums and heavies. Cliff is very complex. I'm gonna make a video about this, explaining like how I play it, but... Usually I play in the middle, peek here for some early shots, peek between these two rocks for some extra safety from artillery, shoot. And after that you gotta fall back because you just get RT'd. You can use this full down, shoot the middle. You can use this full down to overpick this without the danger of these guys shooting you. So the south is somewhat better in terms of damage potential, and when you see that you have no more chances to farm this. You cannot shoot this, you cannot shoot this. You just go like this, rotate here. Why? Because people like this like to push, sometimes. You can go like this, you can shoot this. You can go like this, if this is cleared out, you can shoot the 1-2 line. You can go here, you can spot this, shoot. Spot it much better. Cliff is very complex. You can also go like around if you see like, especially in low tiers like tier 8, you can go like here. In high tiers people start going here. I used to love the fights around the hill here, like nobody went down here because this position wasn't that viable, but just around the corner here, I love those fights, but they don't happen anymore. People just, they ignore this most of the time. From the north, you're kind of fucked, to be honest. Like, I yet to have to find a solution to north. It's very obscure. You can, unless you have gun depression, you cannot really do anything. Like, you go to the mid. What I usually do, you go to the mid, you go to this rock, behind this bush, you pre-aim, you shoot like twice, 3 times, I don't know. But this position is retarded because you just get shot by Jagdpanzer sitting here, and it's, they have a clear angle on you, and you stick 1k plus RD, and it's horrible. You have to camp here most of the time, and then just react what's happening. Like push here, you go here, shoot. See your teammates losing here, you go like here, you help him. But really, it's just reaction. Go here, you shoot this, whatever. Cliff is bad. Maybe not Kharkov tier bad. Maybe it's okay. Okay, bad. Mannerheim Line. Man, this map, it's a love and hate relationship because Mannerheim Line is a horrible place to be. But, and it's a big but if the fight happens here like normally, and you don't get RT'd, you can get farmed so much damage, like crazy. Especially from this side, like you go this, you farm these actors over here, like TIE 5s and mouse and all that, like, I don't know, 10k damage, whatever, right? But this death zone that's here, and here, it is just horrible. It kills the map. Like, it would be an awesome map. They need to put some kind of cover here, because these cities just have the privilege of shooting you like all the way, from here, from here, from here, from any of these rocks, from here. Like, it's horrible. Let's not talk about arty. Like, you just get constantly pummeled by artillery, and it's horrible. From this side, might be even worse, because you have this position here. You have like guys camping here, guys camping here, here. It's like once you win this side, you can almost never push in anymore. You cannot do it. You have to relocate. Either like to this side if you're spawning here, or to this side, like to the mid, or like this when you're spawning here, because you simply cannot push into here. Most of these maps are broken by artillery and TDs, honestly. Like Kharkov is just playing bad, but like this map is broken by artillery and TDs. Cliff, 100% broken by artillery and TDs. These maps are not really broken by artillery or TDs. They kind of are broken by artillery, but not by TDs. This is why I like it. This is why I like them. But these maps are like the ones that are being broken, like all the corridors and all the things that you have to force yourself into. It's horrible. Okay, you have Stujanki. Stujanki is a very weird map, to be honest. It's either you have a 0 damage game or you have like 9k. Because if you go here with a heavy tank, you can still farm a lot here because they peek into you, but if they have an FETD here, they just shoot you and you lose 900, so it's not good. With the light tank you can play here reliably, I guess, sorta. You can also play in the middle here reliably, sorta. It's very random. You never know what's gonna happen. Like you can sometimes play here, you can farm like 5-6k damage here. Same from this side, sometimes. Depends on what the enemy does. If they bunker camp, however, on this entire side, you're screwed. Like, it's gonna be really hard. On this side, yeah, same. Very random. I don't really have any thoughts about this. It's obscure. Like, I think it's pretty bad still. Once again, it's broken by TDs. Like, I wish this map would not be broken by TDs, but it truly is, because if, as I said, you put a Jagdpanzer here with heat or HE, you just get shot by this guy for 800-900 damages. FETD, let's not even talk about this. You have this position here, which is like a raised position to shoot onto these guys. Like, oh, nah, it's horrible. Completely broken by TDs. If you had more cover, if you didn't have this position, didn't have these positions, instead you would have, like, I don't know, more cover here, like move between the buildings and just clear your way through. It will be much more fun in my opinion, but what can you do? Himmelsdorf. Himmelsdorf is still pretty decent, to be honest. I think deserves to be here. If not, yeah, for heavy tanks definitely. Himmels is interesting. The problem with Himmels is that you can only play the hill from one side. Playing the hill from this side is very hard, because if the enemy has brain, they just push you like this, they go into the cooldown, and your entire team is screwed. You gotta fall back. This is why I stopped going to the hill. In low tiers I still do, because in low tiers it doesn't happen that much, but in tier 10, I know, CNST pushes like this, that's what I always do. Just farm this and GG. I usually go like here into this window and shoot this, and then push up here and then trade, or push up here and then shoot. Gotta be careful about the 3 line though, you get overpeaked. Bottom side is way better for hill. That's not true. How's the bottom side better? You cannot push like this because you get shot in the ass. You get arted here, like you have this position which is basically unkillable if this guy's playing it right. You gotta go like all the way like here. You get shot by this guy. Nah, I don't agree with you. Okay, so Mountain Pass. Mountain Pass is horribly broken because the fact that a light tank can just go, or a medium tank even, just go like this into this bush, and you can just light the entire crosshair, and you start out with 5-6k HP deficit. It is just sad, bro. Like, it's just sad. What I don't understand is, like, light tanks have a free pass on the spotting here. Like, literally, they don't have to do anything. All they have to do is just drive into this bush and stay there, and that's it. What they usually do is just YOLO down here for no reason. Try to peek up here. 1, they don't spot anything here because they have to peek up, and if they peek up, they get shot. 2, they just get YOLO themselves and they die. It's useless. Just do like, go like this, into this bush, spot this whole crossing, profit. 5-6k spot. Going like this, not good. You get stuck here. I either go like this, because this is actually pretty good, this position. Because you get here much faster than these guys get to the corner. You can just pre-aim the corner, and if you have a hold down tank, you can 5-6k damage there. It's very nice. You can also play this, but sometimes you get stuck behind this rock and it's like a cupola fight here, or like you go here and it's like reaction game. But I never go bridge from any side. You can also, I mean, bridge push also can work sometimes, but I don't really do it because I always fear that I'm getting YOLO'd there. So from the other spawn, going like this is an option, but obviously you have to be very careful not to get shot. You have to stay at the corner first and make sure this guy leaves, and then you cross. You can also go like here. You can also go like here, clear the mid. This. Also go like here to the corner, shoot. Reaction game. What you see. But I usually go icy actually, and icy is a lot of fun because if you can push all the way to here to the cooldown, you just farm a lot of damage. One thing, south is really risky because if a guy YOLOs the bridge and this guy's not getting pushed, you just get shot for free. Or some guy YOLOs like this, doesn't get killed, you just get shot for free. Mines. The map is too small, has always been too small. Like, this map is not made for tier 8 plus. Not even tier 7. This map is made for like tier 5 max. It's too small. What I usually do is, depending if they have triple RT or if I'm top tier, I usually just go here from this position, shoot, shoot, try to go up maybe. If they have triple RT, you cannot do this. If they have tanks which have better armor than your turret, you cannot do this. So you just go like this, shoot here. Let me stay in this bush, shoot here. You gotta be careful about this position though. 1-2 line, unless I'm playing some batchet or whatever from the north. Go like this, you can shoot. Cross maybe even. This map is like very reactionary. I cannot tell you every single scenario. I'll make a video about this as well soon. It's a bad map because it's small. TDs, TDs. RT, 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 RT. Bad. Yeah. It's just too small. That's the biggest problem. Wish Mines was bigger. But it's still like, it's still not Kharkov or Cliff level bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. So it's actually kind of sad when you have to rank maps in terms of how bad they are. Like if you make a line here, like seven maps are like okay-ish. These maps are great, but these maps are like meh. You have like all this. They are bleeding from so many wounds, like so many places. So yeah. Okay, what else do we have? Siegfried Line. Oh, which map? Ooh. Dude. Triggering. It's triggering when you even think about this. I'll move Kharkov into the worst here, actually. Now that we're filling, I can see. I have a clearer picture. I think Siegfried Line is horrible. Might as well move to Junkie down here as well. Yeah. Siegfried Line is horrible. Because the north side has every single advantage. They have every single cooldown. Like they have every single corner advantage. Everywhere. Hell. They have this cooldown advantage. This side is completely like, I don't know what Wargaming wanted to do with this position here, but you need to like, first of all, you need to cross like this to get the same position as this side gets safely. You have to cross like this, giving like their TDs like 4 seconds to shoot you from here or from here or from here. It's bad. It's horrible. I don't know why you just not make like a ledge here that you can like go up to and then that's it. And it's balanced. I mean, you have the same from this side. It works, right? I usually go like here, by the way. I played here most of the time, but it doesn't work anymore because people don't really push into you. Like they don't really go here, they don't really go here anymore. I don't know. It's very not good. I usually just go like here with any tank, light tank obviously here, turreted, medium, heavy. Go here, shoot this corner, spot some here. Very reactionary map. I think it's bad because they cannot take aggressive positions here because you just get over pushed. This position used to be my favorite, but you cannot take it anymore. You can push like this. Guy goes here, hold down, GG. Guy goes here, like here, GG. Guy goes like this, GG. Doesn't get pushed. Your team is most of the time just camping on this side. That's it. They take the city, you lose. Minsk. Oh man. Oh, Minsk. It's horrible. Minsk is bad. Minsk is only good, and only good in one situation. That situation is, if they have no artillery, you're top tier and you have a hold-down tank. You go like this, you farm for 8k damage, that's it. But you cannot go here if they have 2 RTs, because you just get pummeled and pummeled and pummeled and you cannot peek. I always have to play this 1-2 line, because it's the safe way. Even with heavy tanks, play 1-2 line, safe way. And what really pisses me off about the map is that you have this position, this stupid opera house here, which is completely like imbalanced, because you can just drive up here, you have complete side shots and back shots on these guys here. Like what? Why put this there? This is pointless. And then you have, let's not talk about all these TDs that can just sit there and just shoot your cupola or whatever when you pick here. Push the 1-2 line, you get punished from this guy. This position is so OP. I don't know why they put this bunker here, completely breaks it. I don't know why they put this bush line here, completely breaks it. It is horrible. It's like, from north side, I usually play 1-2, semi-aggressively, or play here, side scripting this, shooting these guys. It's very RNG fast, like it's very small shots. I know, it's bad. Pearl River, I think it's new. It's one of the newer maps, along with Empire's Border, which are like kind of okay. I wouldn't put it at the same tier as Mountain Pass. What I usually do is just go like here from both sides, play up here, play the whole damn game, Especially from this side, it's very nice because you can go all the way to the end. You can shoot these guys if you're medium tank. Fun. Go like this. Shoot. You can rotate like this. You can rotate like this. You can also commit. You can also boost up here to go safe. You can take this control as well late game. I never played 1-2 line. I think it's very random. It's quite fun for me. I like it. TDs don't really break you here. They have their positions, obviously, like up here, but they don't see into the main choke points like on other maps that I mentioned. For example, say Airfield. They see all the way into the main choke points. Erlenberg, most of the time they do. Overlord, completely they do. You know? I came to realize that it's the TDs that break the meta and render all these maps horribly bad. Lakeville. Lakeville is the same situation as this. I don't think Lakeville is a horrible map. I think it's one of the better maps because you have the chance to fight in the city without getting RT'd per se. Like you have the option to play here. You have the option to play here. You have the option to play here. Rush here. It's not the worst. You get broken by TDs obviously here because they can sit here, hold on, I mean not hold on, unspotted and all that, and yeah, like, but you can play. You can at least play freely without getting RT on this corner or for this corner, for example. You can also play the 1-2 line, but it's just an RT and TD campfest again. Like TD guy sitting here unspotted, TD guy sitting here, hold down, E3 goes here, hold down, you cannot do shit. Guy sits here unspotted, guy sits here unspotted, like, yeah, that's it. RT, let's not even talk about it. 1-2 line used to be one of my favorite positions, but ever since triple RT is a thing in World of Tanks, meh, just no. It's not the city is the only thing that makes it playable, right? I miss being able to play the middle, like when Lakeville, when the meta wasn't like so DDE and RTE and light tank E, you could just play the middle with like any medium tank and you can farm so much back like, I don't know, 5 years ago. It was so much fun. Not anymore. But yeah, I think it's good. Better than these maps anyway. Karelia. Very mixed feelings about Karelia. When I see Karelia, when I get Karelia from the north, I'm actually quite happy. But when I get it from the south, I become sad. I think the only thing that Karelia. Okay, so this map is broken by campers. This map is broken by campers. And go like here to this rock. If you play this well, you will get 5k damage. If they play into your gear, you can blind shoot this, you can shoot this, you can shoot this. And if you have like a high pen, like, I don't know, say you're playing some kind of STB. Okay, so basically you have to go here every single time. Doesn't matter if you're playing a heavy or medium, because you get early damage here. If you go like this, you get early damage yourself by this position, or this. And it's not good to lose your HP. pushing the hill instantly is also not a good idea, because most of the time people will not come with you. And what do you get if you push the hill? Nothing. You get maybe 2k damage here, but you will also lose HP, you'll get RT'd, you'll potentially get TD'd from here, and it's not good. So that's what I usually do. Camp in here in the first couple of minutes, shoot, and after that make my decision if I rotate, or if I go like this, and shoot this. Or retake the hill even. Very reactionary. 1-2 line. I don't like the 1-2 line because it takes so long. Like if nobody comes here, you're kind of screwed. Like you wasted 5 minutes of your time. It takes 2 minutes to get here, 2 minutes to back, 2 minutes here. It's very long. And even if you win here, you can't really push like this because you just get completely farmed by this position here. Same true from this side. You just get completely pummeled by this. This position is not as bad as this one, but it's still pretty bad because you get TD'd here. As I said, TDs break the map. Campers break the map. Middle, very random. Light tanks obviously can go there. But I think as much as no, I think Karelia belongs to the okay with here. I think this map is being broken by one play. This map is being broken by one play. This map. Oh yeah, didn't talk about the south actually. Well, the south usually could do the same. Go here, have your first two shots. And after that, you cannot really pick anymore because if there's a guy here or here, they'll spot you and you get RT'd, even blind. Very easy to blind this position. Yeah, dude. Most of the time you have to like rotate. I don't know, do some kind of rotation. Like this. Take the hill. Campers break this map. It's not just these, it's camping in general that breaks it. I don't play assault, so I cannot talk about assault. Or even encounter. This is only like normal game modes. Highway. Highway is broken by TDs as well, but not that much. Only the late game is broken by TDs. It's I never go 1-2 from any side. Not from here, not from here. But it's very unreliable. You get zero support, you get RTs. Nah. I usually go like I usually rush here instantly. Here, break the wall and just aim this. Or side scrape if you have a more armor tank. And side scrape this. After that this falls, you can either push, depending on if they have tanks on the street, you can push like here. Clear this. You can go like this. Clear this. From this side, you can aim what your light tank spots. Like I get a couple of shots here maybe if you're lucky, but most of the time I just go like to this corner and aim crossers or peekers or rail peekers. Maybe take this, shoot these guys under the rails. Potentially go like here, shoot here, go like here, shoot this. It's very reactionary. But as I said, late game TDs break the map, and especially from this side. Like when you win here, you start pushing like this. You have like a random TD. For example, it happened to me yesterday. There was a random Yak Panzer with the Camonet here, sitting at the red line, and I had no idea. Me, naive guy, just push like this, thinking, oh, I'm just gonna go like here through the bushes, blah blah blah, and then I'm gonna shoot them from hold down. No, the guy just went here, one shot me. That's it. They can go here. They can literally go anywhere here. Very hard to break that initially. Only if you have a team, it's good. This side, I think the rails get completely broken. The fact that the TDs can sit here and see into the main battle zone here, I think that's outrageous. Like why put a TD nest like where they can see into a main choke point? Like hello, why don't you have this from the other side? Why can't the TD see into here? It's just an imbalanced map. From here you can shoot this, and that's it. This small opening and this street, but not the entirety of this. Like whatever. I think highway is. The city is not that bad, especially from this side. I like playing it from this. I don't think it's. I don't know. Karelia is pretty bad, dude. But then, no, I don't think we don't need an okay tier. We need the bad tier, and we're not gonna have an okay tier. We're not gonna have an okay tier. We're just gonna have good, bad, and I'm just gonna put all of these into the same. I don't think any of these maps are better than any of these, any of the other ones here. Okay, we have Paris. Paris. Paris is... oh man. Unless you're playing a TD, unless you're playing a heavy tank, you're kind of screwed, to be honest, on Paris. You're kind of screwed. You need armor on this map. The thing is, from this side, you can do the tree trick. What I do, like, you go like this. You drop these 2 trees down, facing this way, and go behind them. You can double bush, and you can shoot this corner, or this, or peekers like here. You can do it. Especially low tier, like tier 8, they usually peek into this and can farm a lot of damage. Tier 10 they don't really do it anymore, unless you have some paid actors doing it. Then you can do like, go like here as well, into the choke point, side script, shoot these guys, push in. I feel like the east side is much better for city play. This side, however, is completely broken by this position. Like when you try to like go here and cross here, you get shot from the middle, you get shot from this corner, you get shot from this corner, you get pretty much triple crossfired, and then even then when you get here, it's not a full cooldown for you. Like you can trade with this guy that's side scrapping there, but you're always gonna lose some HP. Same thing happens here. You stay in this corner, you get shot in the back, you get shot by this guy. It's bad. Like it's I don't know. About the open side, in low tiers I usually play like, I don't know, here. I never play here from this side. From this side I can maybe play here, like Progetto, I don't know, here, depending on the match and the enemy lineup in the tier. But yeah, I think Paris is definitely not a good map because of that. If we disregard the entire west side, I would put it into the good tier, but this side is just horrible, like whatever. Halluf. Best. I think Halluf is one of the most decent maps in the game, still. Why? Because TDs don't break the map, that's why. Art doesn't break it that much. Like, okay, you go here, you're kind of arty safe. You go here, you're arty safe. This is the main choke point, this position here. Whoever wins this fight here wins the game most of the time. Unless you lose this, of course, because then it's gonna be bad. But like, this position cannot get TD'd. This position cannot get TD'd, like, that's why it's good. I don't know, guys. You only get TD'd when you try to push like this, from here. Or push like this, from here. And from here. And from here. But I don't think it's a bad map. In fact, I think it's one of the best maps. Along with these 4 or 3. Not much to say, but I think this map is pretty straightforward. Like, I think it's one of the most straightforward maps. Like, this is the play zone here. This is the dead zone here. You don't go there. This is the camp zone here. Very, very random. But the brawling happens here. I never crossed like this. Never crossed like this. This is stupid. Don't do this. Don't do this. Some guy will do it for you, okay? But you don't do it. Same from this side. Some guy will do it for you, but you don't do it. You should not do it. Just play up here. Never go here when there's double RT. 1 RT, going here is fine. Double RT, 3 RT, never do it. Never push into here preemptively as well, because you never know, like, how much tanks they have here. We always wait on this corner or this. Never push into here like aggressively. Have to wait all the time. It's one of the best maps. Not much argument there. Steps. Oh, I hate steps. The rework of steps made it from bad to worse. I think it's one of the worst maps in the game. Steps is just horrible. You cannot be aggressive anymore. You cannot do shit. You basically, what you do is you just go here, knock some trees down, and then wait for the enemy to do something stupid, and then you just farm. On this side, from north, it is just sad. This north side is so sad. You know why? Because they have all the camping position on Earth to punish you for a push. Or even for a peek. Like, you go here, ho ho ho, wanna trade with these guys, haha, yeah, nice meme, you get TD'd from here, dude. Or from here. Some random guy shoots you because there's bushes here. Yeah, dude. You know that most of these maps would benefit a lot from bushes removed? Remove this bush, guy can't peek there anymore unspotted. Remove this bush, guy can't peek there unspotted. Remove these bushes here, guy cannot be unspotted anymore after that with their TDs, man. This position is also very sad. They nerfed it, but it's still there and it's still pretty sad. Not to mention this position as well, or this one. Oh, and the best thing about this map, when you win like this push here, you usually win it. I think it's pretty one-sided most of the time because this team cannot push into here without losing 80% of their HP. Here, it's like 50% because you get farmed a lot from here and from the corner as well. But like when you win the 0 line here, and you try to like go here, you just get absolutely deleted because they have all these positions here. Like, hello? Why is this a thing? You can see every second guy just camp here with their heavy tanks, with their TVs, with their mediums, with their lights even. They just sit here. They have like some one guy still sitting here or here spotting you and you're just dead basically. It is so sad. This is a very sad map. It is really sad. I think it's... Actually, second thought, this is one of the worst maps in the game actually, I think. It's not... No, I think it's pretty equal with this. I wouldn't put it into this category. I mean, Airfield is just completely broken. This Overlord, I personally hate Overlord, but this is my opinion. Erlenberg is completely horrible. Sand River, interesting. I think Sand River is like very reactionary as well. Like I never go here. From the north, forget this. You'll never like. This is my opinion. Forget this. Don't go here. Don't go here. Get RT. Blah blah blah. And with this, and then what? Nothing. Nothing. Go here. Even this, and then what? You push into campers. You push into here, and then you're being shot by this entire wish line here. Not to mention this position or this position up here. Just die. Crossing like this. You cannot even peek here because this position is very low, so these guys can easily shoot you. Even this, it's bad. What do you gain out of this? Maybe 3k damage on these guys if they're actors, and that's it. Same from this side. What do you gain out of this? You go here, and then what? They have TDs all the way here. They have a light tank here circling, whatever. Guy here, GG. Can't push. Same problem. This breaks the map. You know what also breaks the map? The fact that the 1-2 line is completely artable. Like you have, I'll tell you, there's two RT safe positions. No, not RT safe, but like kind of RT safe. This position, this dune if you hug it, and this one here. These two choke points. This is how you dodge RT. This is probably the hardest RT position here because you can just drive up to the dune. And the RD shell will have to like arc all the way into you, but this is like a 1% chance that it's gonna be a direct hit. So from if you have a team like one guy, at least one guy, if you're playing like an STB or whatever, like S-Conk or 277, any tank with a turret, go like this, rush into here, then you have a free farm basically here. But you need cover for that. You cannot do it alone. Most of the time, your cover will not even help you. Like they just stop here to camp, and because they don't understand how the map works. Going here is suicide. Going here is suicide. Going here, why? FETD sits here, GG. Guy sits here, GG. Going here, suicide. FETD sits here, GG. Guy goes here to the mosque, GG. That's it. What you can also do from this side. This side is much better by the way than this one because you have overview. If you win this fight here, you have overview on the middle. You have overview here, and that's it. But this side only works if you have like team that can take this, because then you can just win the game by taking this control, clearing out the mid, clearing out the base, and that's it. Oh yeah, from this side you can also go like this. I never rush here instantly because I never know if their heavy tanks are gonna be playing here. But if you see like 2-3 heavy tanks here, like I don't know, Mouse, ST2, S-Conk, whatever, you can just go like this and drive like this into this position, and you can just get 3, 4, 5k damage. I think we talked about everything on this map. I think this map is very complex actually. I will make a video about this. It's very hard to get things right here, but I think general feel like this side is much easier to play. Yeah, I think Sand River is. It has problems, but it's all team-based, Bob Pilsen. Oh my god. Why does this map exist? With a medium tank, you're forced to push this, but I don't do it, I just snipe, because I know there's always a guy that's gonna do it for me to spot. I don't need to suicide my HP for that. Just sit here and then snipe the light tanks here. Ha ha ha, EBR clown car flying, jumping from left to right, and then you snipe that shit. And that's it, that's what the gameplay consists of on this side. Blinding this, that, shooting the occasional spotted tank, and that's it. And when you win this, what you do is just what you do after that. Just, I don't know, go like this. Take this, and that's it. After that the game's over. 3-4k damage. I usually go like here, to this point, with a heavy tank. Play the cupola sniping game, because that's a very nice micro game in this game. The cupola sniping game is probably my favorite game, you know. Who gets the better RNG roll, with the pens, and the accuracy. It's a very fun game, guys. You will love it, trust me. The cupola sniping game is very good. So like, go like this, shoot, push reactionary, but it's horrible, like. The one line, I wish the one line would work, man. The one line would be so good. This position used to work for a while, and then people started camping on this corner and up here, and you just get ganked. Well, this position exists, and this exists as well for TP players. Again, TT breaks the map. If this position would not exist, there would be no bushes here, no bushes here, no bushes here. That would be awesome. Just block this off, then you have a playable one line here. Put some cover in the middle here, and that's it. You have a good map. That's all they have to do. Remove this, put some cover in the middle here, and that's it. You have a workable map. Put an entrance here, That's it. Good map. I came up with a solution for Pilsen. There you go. But in this current state, it is just sad. This middle is sad, man. Oh man, this middle is so sad, bro. You just the side script here, load HE with my E4, and shoot this other guy that is side scripting, fuel tank him with the first shot, and set him on fire. Yeah, nice gameplay, dude. Same from here, by the way. HE6 DP spam, haha. Great map. Wow, the Pilsen is. Oh, it's sad. I need a sad. No, you know what? That's sad. Just gonna name it sad, boys. Because these are all sad, like. Erlenberg. Oh, great analysis, man. Before I put it anywhere, I'll just put it in here for now. But let's talk about Erlenberg, guys. You guys remember back in the day when the small city was playable? That was like 5 years ago. Oh yeah, I remember that. Shooting between these little buildings here through, and man, it used to be a lot of fun. Now this is not good. People just camp here. Sag. Just going here is suicide, especially from this side. You go here. They put this building here thinking it's gonna solve issues. It kind of did solve the issue of being completely wrecked from the city middle. That's the only thing it did. But it doesn't do anything. You just get stuck there. You cannot leave anymore. Guy takes this position. Guy sits here. You cannot leave anymore. They have this control. GG, you're dead. Camp here, you get no damage. Camp here, you get no damage. Play here, you get no damage. Only thing that you can do from this side, doesn't matter, medium tank, heavy tank, light tank obviously, have to play here because you have no other choice. TDs, depending, city, I don't know, I don't play TDs. But mediums and heavies only have one choice now, go like here. Oh, up here, yay, good. A very nice position made by Wargaming, thinking that, it's gonna solve the map, you know, it's not gonna break it at all. Put this position here, GG. Farm this, guys. Hold down. They cannot do anything about you. You basically completely stop their push. from F2 into this. They cannot. Oh yeah, and this position gets RT'd. It's funny because yeah, this position is completely broken, but it gets RT'd. I mean, that's a great way to balance the position, right? Just to annoy the player even more. It gets, oh yay, I get to play Ruinberg North. Go like this. First shot, you get spotted. 500 by the GC, dude. Peek again. 400 by the GV Honda, and that's it. 900 HP lost. But at least you get to farm this for free. Yeah. The south side is just sad, bro. It is really sad. You cannot play this anymore because of this position, as I mentioned. Play here. This position is advantage. The only thing that's good about the south side is you can go like this, peek here, and shoot the middle. Unopposed, pretty much. That is the only thing that's good about the side. In low tiers, this map is much better because people are not that good in low tiers. You can game on them much harder than tier 9, tier 10. If you get 0 arties, you just own them from here. They cannot do anything to you. 5-6k damage. You can still add a lot of damage from here. I don't think it's a map where you cannot. I don't think it's a map where you don't have options. You have options. You can take from this side. You can retake the church, side scrape, punish these guys, go back here, whatever. You have options. From here, you have options. You can go to this corner. You can shoot. You can play more passive here, but I think you have options. Unlike on steps, or Pilsen, or Airfield, or Erlenberg, I think you have options. I don't think it's the worst tier. It's pretty bad, but it's not the worst tier. But at least Abbey is not broken by TDs. Or it's broken by artillery, but it's not broken by TDs. So I think it goes here. These are the maps that are not broken by TDs, if you realize, by the way. These maps get broken by TDs already. All of these maps get broken by TDs. This above here, above Beth, these maps are not getting broken by TDs as these ones. And I'm talking about TDs because artillery is always there, like, but TDs, like, they have to, when they see into main choke points from multiple angles, they can punish you. I don't think Abbey is that bad. I mean, let's look at it. Light tanks can play here. No, I don't play light tanks. I don't like playing light tanks, but they can play here. They can play here as well, spotting, I don't know. These can play here. Here. But at least you can game here. On these two corners you can game. This position is bad because you get arties from here. Actually, arties started moving here to shoot the 1-2 line, which is really annoying recently. But you can farm a lot of damage here with a heavy tank. You can farm a lot of damage. Sometimes here. From here, play more defensive. From here, if you play more aggressive, shoot the mid from here. The 1-2 line is playable. It's just, it gets broken by artillery a lot, but not by TDs. Oh. Ooh, man. Fisherman's Bay. Oh yeah. Oh man, I hate this map. There's nothing good about this map. It is completely broken by TDs and campers on every side. 1-2 line. Go here with your TD profit. Go here with your TD profit. Anywhere here. You have insane shots to the center, into the 1-2 line. It is such garbage that I think we should make like even. The only reason I'm not banning this map, because I have a personal hatred for Erlenberg and Overlord. But yeah, it is horrible. It's definitely sad tier. It gets the biggest thing that really triggers me and makes me sad is that this stupid bay area exists and it's impassable. You have to pass through the streets, and what do you get if you pass through the street? Oh, how convenient! You have some kind of bushes here to sit behind with your Jagdpanzer, never to be spotted with your cam on it. Oh yeah, that's great. Push like this, you're dead. GG. Even if you get here alive, you can shot from here. Great map design, yes, very good. Seems good in the chat, boys. And then same from the other side. You go here. And unless you cross in the beginning of the game, like say you have a VZ5A or 277, whatever, cross like this instantly. You get stuck here, you cannot do shit. You sit on this corner. What do you do, man? Peek a guy with bushes here? Honestly, man, if they removed all the bushes here, and all of them, it would be a much better map. But you still have a single street to cross. Remove this bay, put some streets here, put some additional buildings, put some cover, hold down positions. Heavy tanks will not go to the mid anymore. There is only one playable position on this map. One position. And it's only a one tank position. I go there with every single tank. Light tank, heavy, medium. Here, go to this. You have two bushes, left and right. Shoot this corner, shoot the entirety of this, and that's it. Hope for the best. You just hope. Just hope on this map. From this position, it used to work in the beginning, but this shit. It's being broken by this. So I always go to the 1-2, like here, camp here, and just shoot. It's very sad when I, as an aggressive player, have to camp. Have is a big word here. It's sad, man. This map is very sad. I wish the city wasn't like this, man. I wish there wasn't 10,000 bushes, and I wish this bay didn't exist here. Breaks it, man. Ugh. Oh yeah, if they remove the bay, then they have to rename the map. It's not gonna be Fisherman's Bay anymore, right? You're right, dude. Ghost Town, man. Oof. Ghost Town, man. It's proper bad, dude. It is such a disgrace. As an esports player, played esports 2.5 years professionally. Ghost Town was the best map in the game because it was balanced from all sides. Like, it was just a small area. It wasn't anything like this, but it was just a small arena with some small strip of land around it. It was very balanced. It was like really balanced from both sides. It was really amazing. At least my favorite esports map. What they did to it, man. Oh my god, I was so triggered when I saw it. It's like, what do you do here? As a heavy, you have only one option. Go like this, and then trade. Trade, cupola snipe, yeah, that's very fun. But this position gets completely broken by this TD spot here. They have full shots into you, man. And the best thing is they are elevated. So even if you have a good, I don't know, say you're playing a 277, you hope that the angle is gonna bounce it. No, dude. Karelia Ludol's AP is gonna pain you because he's shooting down on your plate. You know. This is just a cupola snipe, and then you have to write Pragi in the chat every single time to not have a TD guy camping here. And then what? This line is unusable. What do you do, man? Push here, get randomly TD'd from the corner here for 1,000 because you got spotted. Ha ha ha. Yeah, very much fun, dude. Forget this part of the map. Now this part of the map, when you absolutely have like, if you have a Leo 1 for example, which cannot go here, because it has no armor and there's no HP, you cannot trade. You're left with the 1-2 line. And the 1-2 line is also broken by RT completely, and TD is like, guys sitting here, you wanna push like this? 1k, man. That's it. Same from here. TD positions. Oh, I also had this. Let's not forget about this here. And this. Great. Oh yeah, and they have also this here. Yeah, it's completely broken by TDs and RT. Anyway, it's just very sad. From this side, it's a little bit better because, well, you go like this with your heavy tank. This guy has a shot on you, but not as good as from here to here. It's if you peek a bit on the left, he'll shoot you, but not if you peek on the right. That's a lie because he's still gonna shoot you, but it's a little bit better. And most of the time you're forced to push up here, like into their face and shoot. If you can do that, the map becomes much more playable. From here as well, you can push here. From here you can push here. Map becomes much more playable. But it is just a sad map, completely broken by these positions here. And the distances that you have to travel in the open field to get to the TDs. Nah, sad here, 100%. Redshire is also like a one-trick pony, dude. There's only one position to go to per side. I think this doesn't work anymore because you get no damage. You can maybe play the 1-2 line sometimes, and it's a long work, but you can sometimes get like shots and side scrapes and all that. I never did that, to be honest. I never really trusted the 1-2. Not from this side, not from this. This position is killed, I think. This position is no shots anymore. Unless you get like some camper caught here or whatever. Very unreliable. think from this side, I always do like go like this, go behind the small bush, snipe this in the beginning, with a heavy tank. Or rush here with a heavy tank and shoot these guys. But the thing is, what people make all the time is that what breaks this map is that if the guy rushes here and these guys chicken out, and if they don't push here, your heavy tanks are screwed because they simply cannot push here because of this position. Again, TD breaks the map. Here, here. Complete crossfire here. You know? If these positions didn't exist or the elevation would block this out somehow, and you could push into this, it would be much better. But again, these TD nests here and here, they break it. And if they chicken out and they just stay here, you just spend 50 minutes of your time and not do anything with your life, man, you know? Yeah, same from this side. Go like this. I usually go here with even a Leo one. I don't camp here. I don't do that. Even the Leo one, I go like this. Sometimes go for the first shot. Sometimes go here. Zeppelin, like shoot here.
Everything changes.
It's you need wood-down tanks to play this efficiently from both sides. With no gun passion, it's very hard to make it work. Let's think about Redshire. I don't think it's unplayable. It suffers from a lot of problems. But it's not good. I think it deserves to be here. For me, it's bad. I don't like it. This is my personal opinion. I don't like it. It's very random. It's very obscure what to do a lot of times, even for an experienced player. Glacier. I don't think it steps bad. I think it's worse, but it's not steps bad, not Airfield bad, not Erlenberg bad. It's a little bit up there. Let me tell you why I think that, because this side you can go here and farm like 3k damage on these crossers like for free. This is so sad that these guys have no cover. Like at least when they cross like this, they're somewhat faster, and you also get TD'd because if you peek on this position, you want to shoot these crossers. You have a position here that can TD you. From this position, they cannot TD you, only RT you. You know? It's pretty sad. You can farm some damage here. But then again, the map completely gets broken by TD players, like sitting here and here. It's sitting here. Oh, this I think the play zone of this map is like, what is this, like 25%? Maybe this is like 10%, this is 35%, and then you have this here. So it's like, I don't know, let's say 40% is playable of the map, the rest is TD'd. I don't think it's subset, but it's pretty low down there, okay? The only reason I'm not gonna put it into the set here is you can farm some early damage here on actors. You know what? It's bad. Nah, these maps are all sad because of different things. Well, two things combine them. It's like TD spots and RD spots, but like, yeah. About what is this map called? Live Oaks. Live Oaks is kind of weird champ actually. Live Oaks is kind of weird champ because if you have a team that plays aggressively on the J line, you can have a lot of damage, especially from this side, because you see into their base. The problem with Live Oaks is that when you win this, you have to cross through the water here, and this TD position has complete shots on you, and it's very hard to clear this position in randoms most of the time. It's very sad. You lose a lot of HP but if you go here, you can use the train to cover you. This is free farm, so you can also push down like this, free farm. I think this side is much better. It's also better to push down like this. But one thing, chat, always remember, please, never. When you see a guy pushing here like this, aggressively, always say you have to support and drop with him. Because if you lose this position, if you lose this, you're screwed. you will always lose the open. Why? Because whoever takes this position here or here, this is much worse, but this is still bad. Whoever takes this position or this will probably win the open side. 90%, man. I would put my money on those guys that take it. It's very hard to come back from a game like that. City is like, oh, nothing special. Side scraping, getting RT'd, getting occasional TD'd. Nothing special. I never camp here. I never camp here unless I have to fall back from here. Oh yeah. For damage farming, it's for the city. City's not bad unless you have a team. You need a team, obviously. Well, everywhere. You can farm some damage here on the open side. It's not bad. It's not the worst map, to be honest. It has its problems, but I think it's at least good. It's suffering from a lot of problems, but those problems are team based. Like it's the players not knowing what to do. Like they're just camping here and they expect to win. Like I hate these campers the most. These three positions, or this position, or this. I hate those guys because they don't advance. They don't accelerate the game. They don't win the game. You are the one that wins the game, who's in the front line making plays. You remember that. These guys don't win the game. They just vibe, dude. They don't do anything. Yeah, I think it's good. Murovanka. Oh man, Murovanka. If the team doesn't know what to do, it becomes a sad map, like a really sad one. But if the team knows what to do, I think it's good. Why? Because Prokhorovka is very easily breakable if you know what to do. And good way breakable. Because if you win the forest, you win the game. I don't care about the 1-2 line. Every time I see, you know, like, oh, don't go forest. Guy writes in, you know, you spawn. I don't know, man. You're walking on Leo 1 or whatever, or STB or something, dude. You spawn. E4 writes in, don't go forest. And then nobody goes to the forest because they listen to some guy, and that's it. What happens is, I have a video about this, by the way. I made a video about Murovanka explaining where to go and where not to go, and what happens when you lose the forest. Shortly, if you don't take the forest, you're stuck playing the 3 line with your whole team. What's gonna happen? You're gonna get encircled, like Stalingrad. They take this. They clear out your bushes here. That's it. You're wrecked. You lose. They'll constantly pummel you on the 1-2 line. These guys will die to RT. These guys will die to RT because they're constantly being spotted if they shoot. They take this position. GG. That's what always happens, and you never can push this side. You always get wrecked by TD sitting here and here. These are really good positions here. They have complete angle here. Guy side scrapes here with a super heavy. You cannot kill him. That's it. You get RT'd. GG. He goes 10k HP. You have to win the forest. From this side, same. This side 50% of the time goes exclusively only to the 1-2 3. This side is a bit better. They sometimes play pussy like here, but at least they go like here or something. They support you if you get yold and you win the game by yourself. But always take the forest, because if you take the forest, you take the map control over this side. This side is controlled by the forest. Here. Forest with 3 arties, and then what? You can sit in the back here. You can sit in the back here and farm, because the guy is gonna go here and you can shoot. And then push up later. Do the same here. It's better than going to the 1-2 line, because 1-2 line is not gonna get you damage, and it's not gonna get you a win. Like, no. Never go 1-2 3 line, please. I would be happy if I would see teams. I would honestly be happy if I would see teams 15. Like in ranked, for example. Why do people in Gold League, in ranked, top 1, they always go forest? Nobody goes 1-2 3 line, dude. Especially from the south. Nobody goes there. What happens if you lose the 1-2 3? Nothing, dude. You control the map from the forest. You control the map from these bushes. From these positions. From these positions. You don't control the forest from here. No, you control from the forest this position. That's easy, man. Always go first. And from now on, call me Forrest Gump.
Hello. My name's Forrest Gump.
The problem with Tundra is that The 1-2 line would be awesome, but it gets broken by TD so much. Like, especially if you're playing from south, it gets broken by this position completely. Like, completely breaks it. You cannot push through. This gets broken by the hill. The control of this map, to win the game on this map is always take the hill. This is like Murovanka. You lose the hill, you lose the game. You win the hill, you win the game. That's it. Why? Because this position has pretty much overview on the whole map. You can see this part, you can see this part, like obscure parts like here, here. Yeah. If you have a light tank or some Batchet or CS or Progetto or whatever, TVP that plays aggressive, you should always feel obliged to support him in the hill. You shouldn't pussy out like, oh, they're here, push the rock here, for example. Never camp here, never camp back here, no. Take the hill. Even with a 60 DP. It is a pretty small map, I agree, but take the hill, guys. You'll always win. I never lost the game where we took the hill, and that's it. Like, only if they cap, like fast cap, triple cap, whatever. 5k. I don't think Tundra is bad. I think it's playable. It's bleeding from a lot of like wounds because TD, RT, like everywhere. But it's still don't think it's the worst map. I think it's good at least. And then finally we have Serene Coast. I think Serene Coast is one of the better maps actually. If you disregard, if you have a hold-on tank, like a hold-on STB or whatever, and you have like one RT or no RTs at all, you're gonna become a beast. Eskonk, beast. The key thing for this map is called turret. Most of these maps need a turret, but especially this one. I like Serene Coast. I'm gonna put it in the great tier instantly because while it's being broken by TDs on a lot of positions, it still is highly playable compared to some of the other maps that I've ranked. People have rediscovered this position here, which is really annoying actually. Like there was a time, 2, 3, 4 months ago where I never encountered any TD playing here. Nobody went there for some reason. Now it's happening again. And I think light tanks will play here, TDs will play that they can make. But most importantly, what I like is the 1-2 line brawls here, dude. The cupola snipes and turret pens and all that juice. That's my jam. It's like Westfield in sorta, but this is like more direct fight. I like that a lot. The 1-2 line is fun. You have to win the 1-2 line, by the way. I think if you won the 1-2 line, you most of the time win the game as well. For yourself anyway, because you get to do a lot of damage. Because if the heavy line falls, you're pretty healthy in the 1-2 line. You can go back here, use the hold down to shoot the base. Go like here, shoot the base. You know? Yeah. I think it's pretty okay, to be honest. I like this map. Also, you can use this position here. These two. Heavy tank or like this, safe up here. You can side scrape here, shoot this. Be careful about this, as I have mentioned. You can also shoot this. Help your team. Hold down. You can also shoot this. From the north, you can do the same. Go here. Get nice shots, cupola shots here. You even have like 2 bushes here to hide behind. You will not get spotted if you're playing it perfectly. Shoot this. Pushing this is a pain in the ass because of the TDs here. Pushing this is much easier. They also have TDs probably on this one, but it's much easier. Push the bridge, take control of this. I like this map. I think it's great. I like it, dude. Oh yeah, and we have Berlin. Berlin is here. I couldn't get the old. I could have gotten the new Berlin's picture, but I was too lazy. So there you go. That's the Rampage mode Berlin. But we get to look at we get to take a look at it here anyway. So to be honest with you, Chad, for me Berlin is this small. I never really went here. I never really went here. I never really went to the bunker. I completely ignored this part of the map. Ever. Like, I never went there. Even with the Leo, like, you have like these tricky windows, like from here you can shoot this. From here you can shoot this. From here you can shoot this and this. Light tanks can play here, probably. I never played light tanks, so I don't know. Probably. I also see a lot of people going bunker and farming a lot of damage, but I don't really know anything about it. This is a very new map for me. I don't really play like the only part I play. Actually, if I had to be really honest with you, the only part I play is like here. This part. For Hudan tanks, Berlin is great actually, because you can play this and play for skill and pen. And for less armor tanks, Berlin is not that great. I think it's situational, but I don't think it's that bad, chat. Let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest with myself. I don't think it's that bad. I'm gonna put it in a good tier. Voila. And let's look at these one last time. You guys could argue that Fjords could go down to great. Or good. Yeah, I kind of agree. Fjords has its problems. Empire's Border, I love this map. But not like best, but like it's pretty good. Malinovka has its problems, but it's still a great map. Same. Ensk, Pearl River. Pearl River could even be put up here actually. I like it. Excuse me. Not COVID, I promise. I just got very depressed talking about these maps, guys.